Yeah, I'm telling you, we're doing it in landscape.
Hey, we already started.
I'm not telling you. When you're ready.
All right.
Okay.
So there's a couple things that we look at when we're trying to hire people to work at iRefi, right? There's a couple things that we try and remind the guys. Sometimes might forget, and we'll go through them now. All right. So to work at iRefi, there's certain things that we want to portray to our clients, right? So the first is we want to show them that we're using initiative. So this means that we want to contact the lawyer, we want to contact the real estate agent, we want to be talking to the bank, we want to be taking action behind the scenes before you think we should be. We want to be reminding you of things and making you aware of things before they become a problem. So it's anticipate what needs to be done and to do it in advance. Secondly, we want people that are working at iRefi to be reliable. So that means when somebody calls you and asks you to do something, then you do it. You don't say you're going to do it, and then a couple hours later, it's like, oh, I forgot to do it. Because, that is an industry habit. And quite often, as mortgage advisors, we're kind of young, new to the industry. The reason we're winning business is because even though a mortgage broker might have been doing this business for 10 years, they stop becoming reliable, they get lazy, and a real estate agent or a lawyer or an accountant that's been referring this broker for a long time says, well, this guy doesn't call me back, or he doesn't follow up like he used to be, he's not reliable anymore. So he loses that opportunity to become the partner. So if you're reliable and you don't drop the ball and you're always, up front, it's likely you're going to be successful at iRefi. All right. And what we look for is energy, effort, and enthusiasm. So sometimes we might be talking to 10 people about their mortgages, and we might only end up, being able to help 5 of them. And, from that 5, we might only end up winning 3 or 4 of those deals. Some people might drop off for various different reasons. They don't buy the property, or they decide to work with the bank. So there's like ups and downs in this industry. So you've got to bring a lot of energy to prospect for the clients, and to chase bankers and chase real estate agents, and it can be a lot of fun, but only if you're willing to bring the effort with the role, and if you stay enthusiastic about what needs to be done. What we're doing is not overly complicated, but if your enthusiasm for what you're doing drops, the first thing that happens is that comes out through your voice. If you're not happy about what you're doing, and clients pick up on that. If you're prospecting to win some business and you don't sound enthusiastic about what you're doing, that person is probably not going to be wanting to work with you. So we're always looking for people that are real upbeat, real happy, a lot of energy, and we can see that they're going to put effort into the job, because that pays off. And that leads nicely into fun with finance. So we're looking for people that they like numbers, they understand numbers. We're working with ratios and percentages, and we're often dealing with 7-figure calculations. So if somebody says, hey, my mortgage is $380,000, my property's worth $850,000, and I want to buy a property that's $700,000, quite often we're going to have to do calculations in our head really quickly, work out rough LVR amounts, and we want to see the numbers, hear the numbers, and you can use your calculator, but you want to be excited about the prospect of making that money go to work. And there's a lot of fun things about finance: compounding interest, capital gains, yields. There's a lot of fun things that you can learn, and you can teach your clients, and grow your wealth through property. And that's if you want to have fun with finance, iRefi is a good place to do that. But what we're very mindful of is we've got a young team here, average age probably around 25, 26, but some of the guys are starting to get quite serious in relationships, and myself, I've got a baby on the way, got my partner, very important to me. We work hard, but when it comes to it, we've got to put family first. And over time at iRefi, family, you got your work family, you got your family at home, and we're trying to have a lot of fun with the numbers. But when it comes to it, when you go home, leave work at home, right? So the last thing that we're looking for is integrity. So you don't get too many second chances in this industry. If you make a mistake, or you try and deceive a client, or deceive the bank, or try to pull one over a real estate agent, you're probably going to get uncovered. So if we think that there's questionable things about the way that you are probably going to do things, you're not going to fit in well here. Mortgage brokers, mortgage advisors tend to not be viewed by the industry or by the general public as being trusted, and for some reason people trust the bank. The other day we had a mobile mortgage manager working for one of the big banks. They were offering first home buyers no cash back. They weren't offering them low rates, and we went in and we said to this client, hey, we can help you get $3,000 or $4,000 of cash back. We can help you get a discounted rate on your mortgage. There was a $5,000 benefit. They didn't have to change banks, but for whatever reason, this client just didn't quite trust us as a mortgage advisor. We weren't going to try and take them away from that bank. They were going to streamline through the purchase just the same. Probably will make it easier for them. They seemed to trust the banker more than us, even though the banker was getting paid commission, protecting his margin, and we were, trying to help this client save a whole bunch of money, get a bunch extra, what should they deserve. But we know over time, working with a lot of experienced property investors, that the integrity is going to earn us a lot of repeat clients and a lot of referrals. So if you're willing to cut a deal today and focus on the short term, rather than think about the long-term prospects of building up your client base, iRefi is not the right place, But if you're going to bring, and this, hopefully you've spells out iRefi, if you're going to bring initiative, you're going to be reliable, a lot of energy and enthusiasm for finance, and you want to have fun with numbers, and you're an honest person, and you're willing to work hard, iRefi is a good place for you. And we can very quickly teach you the basics of this business, and as long as you're willing to uphold these principles and have fun, we're probably going to be a good fit. So if you want to work at iRefi, check out if we've got any job postings.